Welcome to this 5E lesson plan fieldwork reporting digital storytelling video that I have prepared for my assignments. One of the modules for innovative pedagogies at the university. It is interesting how we have developed this 5E plan and then how we have implemented in the field. So let me check how it is actually done in our part. This is our topic. We were in Daksha to implement this whole process, and this is how it was implemented. Is the part of the whole reflection. I have done one video on this on the detailed plan, so this is an add-on on that. So I have divided this content into prior to visit, during the visit, and after the visit. So perhaps this is where we will actually look into the initiation came from the teacher, the facilitator itself, and then curiosity happened through multiple actions. And then during the visit, what we did was pretty interesting. So of course, this is not new in other settings that I do as a class work also, but this is where we have engaged the students through audio video first, and then later in a group work by giving some of the pictures and then readings, and they were engaged in their discussions to figure out what is the dowry system, the social injustice system, and then what is happening inside that, what is the dowry system. And then they started to explain, like for example, in this slide, they have reported all of these issues while they were talking about the explanations. Like now you have Shamajik Samashya Daizu, and then one of the students actually talked about all this Vedva, Saman Viva, and then some kind of Malamal, Kangal, Bapar, Atyachar, so kind of this kind of very interesting vocabulary in what is happening in the inequality system or injustice system in the society. And then they even talk about how the government and then also how the society and then also the individual agency is very, very important. And this is very interesting. We say for girls, they are Lusli. She's Lusli, but we also ask for money from her as Daiso. That was the point. The explanation phase, this is the point where the students were explaining how they understood the systems, and the Purnima was actually narrating the issue of one of the stories that happened inside their in the society. Like one of the girls, when she was married after that, she committed suicide just because of her husband's request for the daizu, that dowry from her side, from parents' side, and then she actually took her life herself. This was very painful, and then when she was narrating, we were immersed into deep thoughts. And this was after reflection, feedback, collections, and everything. They have written one exam, like a sort of understanding of the they have drawn, and then also they have gone through many other issues at that time to reflect on the whole system. And this is this feedback session given by them as thank you very much for coming and so we distributed software also for the rewards for the good questions, very interesting questions, but we could not record those videos. I didn't know whether we could record those sessions or not, but then the pictures also we didn't take at that time. But this is where they were really happy after getting the chocolates, and this is how they actually gave us goodbye also. And this is my take, like we fulfill some kind of technical and practical part of the teaching, but of course emancipation will happen if they actually do the homework of getting out of the classroom and then using social media and then other settings to come up with some kind of change agent message. After the visit, so I started to extend myself. Of course, it was students' extension is what they will do, the social media that was permitted by them, but I started to envision the future. And then I have actually created Google Slides where we can have actually the reflections from the visit. And then look into my site here. This is my That's a visit folder. And inside that, I have actually started writing my narratives. And these were some of this was our breakfast when we initiated this exploration of the whole process. And then this is the school that we went, and also this is where we were having a break when we were coming back from the to the typical campus in Kathmandu University in Trans side. And this was also agriculture side. There was some kind of interesting part also down there, and this is also a picture taken at school. I think these are the things that I have actually gone through during this process, and there are some pictures that I have posted here as I showed you already. I think this is very interesting to look into how portfolio has been built. Of course, if we had a chance to record all of those videos, it would have been interesting to narrate each phase is like enough into how they were actually done all in 5 phases of the 5 lesson plan. But still, we collected some pictures when they were actually doing those activities, and I narrated that. I assume this fulfills the requirements for this assignment. Thank you. Bye bye.